Yeshua washed his disciples' feet. What did this mean? Let's take a look. John 13, verse 4 and 5. Yeshua rose from supper and laid aside his garments, took a towel, and girded himself. After that, he poured water into a basin and began to wash the disciples' feet, and to wipe them with the towel with which he was girded. Yeshua, who is called Rabbi, Teacher, and Master, rose and began to wash the feet of his disciples. He was doing the work of a servant, which shocked the disciples. John 13, verse 7. Yeshua answered and said to him, "What I am doing you do not understand now, but you will know after this." Yeshua knew this was his last night with his disciples, his dearest friends, which he loved, before he would be arrested and crucified. He wanted to leave them with one last lesson in order to prepare them for the future mission of working together and spreading the good news of the kingdom. By taking off his nice outer garments and putting on a servant's attire, he was teaching his disciples, if your master, teacher, and rabbi can set aside his rank to serve you, so also you can set aside your rank or status to serve and love one another. Hallelujah. John 13, verse 13 to 15. You call me teacher and master, and you say, well, for so I am. If I then, your master and teacher, have washed your feet, you also ought to wash one another's feet. For I have given you an example, that you should do as I have done to you. This doesn't mean that we only just wash feet for each other. He said in verse 15 he was giving them an example. Washing of feet symbolically represents serving one another, helping one another, being hospitable to one another, supporting one another, encouraging one another, bearing each other's burdens, being kind and affectionate to one another, etc. For me, the washing of feet in John 13 brings to mind these verses from the apostles. Philippians 2, verse 3 to 4. Let nothing be done through selfish ambition or conceit, but in lowliness of mind let each esteem others better than himself. Let each of you look out not only for his own interests, but also for the interests of others. Galatians 6, verse 2. Bear one another's burdens, and so fulfill the commandment of Messiah. Romans 12, verse 10 to 13. Be kindly affectionate to one another with brotherly love, in honor giving preference to one another. Verse 13. Distributing to the needs of the saints, given to hospitality. What Bible verses come to your mind when thinking of Yeshua's teaching when washing the feet of the disciples? Please share in the comment section below. Thank you and shalom.